Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel.
Have you ever finished an anime, sat back, and just thought, wait, what just happened? You're not alone. We've all been there. You invest hours, sometimes days, into a story and its characters, only for the ending to leave you with more questions than answers. Today, we're diving deep into the world of anime endings, exploring why some give us that perfect sense of closure, while others leave us utterly confused or even a little bit heartbroken. So what makes a good ending? For many of us, it's all about resolution. We want to see the main character achieve their goal, the villain get what's coming to them, and the romantic leads finally get together. Think about Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood. It's a masterclass in tying up loose ends. Every major character arc is completed, every mystery is solved, and the final scene leaves you feeling satisfied, like you've just finished a perfectly cooked meal. The journey was long and difficult, but the destination was worth every second. That's the power of a conclusive ending. It respects the viewer's investment and provides a cathartic release. But then, we have the other side of the coin, the open-ended, ambiguous, or just plain confusing finales. These are the endings that launch 1,000 forum threads and heated debates. The infamous Gainax ending became a term for a reason. Think about the original Neon Genesis Evangelion. The final 2 episodes were a deep, psychological dive into the protagonist's mind, leaving the epic external conflict unresolved. Fans were so divided that it led to the creation of a movie, The End of Evangelion, to offer a more concrete, albeit still very intense, conclusion. This shows just how passionately we connect with these stories. We crave closure, and when we don't get it, it can feel like a betrayal. But are all open endings bad? Not at all. Sometimes an ambiguous ending is the most powerful choice a creator can make. It can be a deliberate artistic decision to make you think, to keep the story alive in your mind long after the credits roll. Take a series like Mishishi. Each episode is a quiet, contemplative story, and the series as a whole doesn't have a big, bombastic finale. It just ends, but it feels right. The world of Mushi continues, Jinko continues his journey, and the ending reflects the show's core theme, that life is a continuous, often mysterious cycle. There's no final boss to defeat because that's not what the story is about. The ambiguity is the point. Similarly, an ending like the one in Code Geass provides a different kind of powerful ambiguity. While the main plot is resolved, the final shot leaves the fate of our protagonist, Lelouch, famously open to interpretation. Did he survive? Is he the cart driver? The debate rages on to this day. This kind of ending doesn't leave you confused about the plot's resolution, but invites you to ponder the deeper themes and the true cost of his actions. It's a brilliant move that ensures the show's legacy, making you an active participant in interpreting the story's final meaning. It turns the viewing experience into a conversation. Then there are the anime that are forced into a corner. We're talking about adaptations where the anime catches up to the ongoing manga. This often results in what's known as an anime original ending. Sometimes these work out. The first Full Metal Alchemist anime from 2003, for example, created its own unique and compelling conclusion that many fans still love. But other times, well, not so much. They can feel rushed, nonsensical, or completely out of sync with the tone of the story we've been following. It's a tough situation for the production studio, caught between needing to provide a finale and not having the source material to do it justice. This is often why you see reboots or second seasons years later, like with Fruits Basket, which finally adapted the entire manga and gave fans the ending they had been waiting for. Another type of ending that can be divisive is the bittersweet ending. This is where the heroes win, but at a great personal cost. Maybe a beloved character doesn't make it, or the world they saved is irrevocably changed. A classic example is Cowboy Bebop. The story of Spike Spiegel and his crew concludes on a note that is both tragic and beautiful. It's a perfect encapsulation of the show's themes of facing the past and the transient nature of life. It's not a happily ever after ending, but it's an emotionally resonant and unforgettable one. It might hurt, but it feels earned and true to the characters. These endings stick with us because they reflect the complexities of real life, where victories often come with a price. So why the huge variety? A lot of it comes down to cultural and philosophical differences. In many Western narratives, there's a strong emphasis on definitive conclusions. The hero wins, evil is vanquished, the end. But in many Japanese stories, There's a greater appreciation for concepts like mono no aware, which is a gentle sadness for the transience of things, or the idea that life is a continuous journey, not a series of goals to be checked off. An ending that feels incomplete to one audience might feel perfectly natural and profound to another. It's a reflection of a different worldview, one that sees beauty in imperfection and continuation. Ultimately, what we want from an ending is a sense of emotional fulfillment. Whether it's the triumphant satisfaction of a closed loop, the intellectual stimulation of a well-crafted open question, or the poignant ache of a bittersweet farewell, the ending needs to feel intentional. It should feel like the proper final note for the symphony we've been listening to. The worst endings aren't the sad or confusing ones. They're the ones that feel lazy, rushed, or disrespectful to the story that came before. They're the ones that make you feel like your time was wasted. So, what are some of your favorite or most hated anime endings? What show left you perfectly satisfied? And which one had you screaming at your screen? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts and maybe even get some recommendations for shows with great finales. Thanks so much for hanging out and geeking out with me today. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the art of the anime ending, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content, just like this. Ring that notification bell too so you don't miss our next video. Until next time, stay curious and keep watching.